For the first time in 7 days, we are back in NHL 25. After winning our first round series against the Buffalo Sabres, 4-1, we now take on the Toronto Maple Leafs, who had the second best record in the NHL, who had the first, that would have been us. We do head into the settings, however, and go over to the CPU difficulty adjuster. We said we were going to do this now that we're here on Superstar. We were on 0 of 6 for the Buffalo series. We will be on 2 of 6 here against Toronto. We win this series up to 4, and then if we make the Stanley Cup final, the hardest difficulty the game will allow. But, I don't know. I got to be honest, heading into this series, I don't know if I like our chances. We did play fairly well against Toronto and against the, in that final game of the regular season series. It was just an absolute blowout, but we'll see what happens here today. Where cups are won or lost, it very well could be.
Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage. I'm James Cebulski. Well, this should be a battle as this playoff series finally gets underway.
Round 2, Game 1 is underway. Wings and Leafs. An original 6 battle, which of course makes me tell you that there is no original 6. Tried the drop pack pass there to Sider. That did not work. Edvinsson tries to post up. Sider will do just that, and a hard shot. Wings have their first shot of the day and a good defensive stick play. Simon Edvinsson. William Nylander forcing ourselves back deeper into our own zone. DeBrincat to the middle. Shot. Oh, my God!
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Oh!
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James.
Joseph Woll is not fucking around.
Some urgency and the desperation to attack it.
Could have got that puck up a little bit more, but my goodness, his second save of the night is a screen save. Patrick Kane right in front, flashing the glove. Oi. Second line out for Detroit. Gustafsson over to Petrie. Wrister tipped on net. Red Wings couldn't get in there as Wall was a little bit confused. Nice poke, Tarasenko, and we gave it right to John Tavares. Riley up ice, Nylander, Raymond all over him. Tanev posts up, somehow still got that shot away. The puck was still loose momentarily, but saved by Peter Mrazek. Puck's on edge. Tarasenko came through with a hard hit on Johnny T. So face off in the Detroit zone. Kopp and Domi, won by Andrew Kopp. Lucas Raymond trying to get around the D, and he has. Raymond in. Bad route to the puck carrier. 1-0. Raymond just sped past everybody. His 4th of the playoffs. I don't know if Toronto had tired defenders out there. It was a good look down the boards. It looked like Raymond was going to win that race. Defender was just a little bit late getting over to the boards, so it really did make it almost a 2-on-1 here, and Raymond outskated everybody, his own teammate and Tarasenko included.
The Red Wings crowd has really come to life here early in this first period after that goal.
Anytime that you're sitting in the room before
That's a great lead to have, and a bit of a confidence builder with the difficulty increased for this second round series. Petrie to the middle and Kopp. He'll bounce off a hit. Andrew Kopp looking for an outlet. Finds one in Tarasenko, but the shot blocked. And onto the stick of Domi. Nyes moves in. Kopp will fling it to the far side. And up to Raymond was the intent. It was intercepted by McCabe. Marner in. Nyes just moved through everybody, and the puck's in the net. I don't think I could tell you how we just allowed that to happen, but Well, we
There's
did.
a reason why coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry in your skate in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as
Also, no idea what happened to Marner there. Looked like he got tripped for a second, but
We're still in the early stages of this
no
period.
idea.
We got a tie game.
Well, the lead didn't last long. Third line out for Detroit against Pearson, Yarncroke, and Comp for the Maple Leafs. McCabe slipped it through. This play is still onside. McCabe to Pearson. And a save by Peter Mrazek. Comfer is up ice. What did they do? They'll leave JT alone. What a save by Wall. To the middle, and Sherrod loose in front. Rasmussen couldn't get a stick on it. Up to Comf and into the wing zone. Taken by Hull. He took a hit. Paid a price there on that. Christian Fisher, who had an outstanding series against the Sabres. Comfer missed the net. Rasmussen now gave it right to Pearson. No idea what that was about. Good play there by Sherratt. Slipped up to Christian Fisher. And the Wings are back in the Toronto zone. A defensive change that got poked away. Edvinsson back to receive. And look who's back on the ice. Alex DeBrincat. Good stick by McCabe. Kane did not get by. Hit down hard by Holmberg. That's intercepted Dylan Larkin, and the Maple Leafs went for a change. Larkin looked across, never got over to DeBrincat. Benoit was in the way. Robertson dumps it in. A fresh sighter sweeps in, and I wanted that puck to DeBrincat, but I guess Larkin will do. Larkin sends it back. Berggren, fresh shot, scores! 2-1. Whoa! Puck just found its way home. It wasn't really a shot that I anticipated scoring on, if I got to be honest here. I thought a defender was going to be back there, but it was Johnny Burgers. And he just sniped it home. Second of the playoffs. Didn't hit anything. Didn't hit Wool. Just like that. 2-1. More points for Larkin. The only Red Wing up near the top of the NHL playoffs in points. Mott with a good backhand pass off the play. Gustafsson drops it back off the boards. It is corralled by Petrie. Tipped wide. Off the stick of Tyler Mott. I do believe a former Maple Leaf is here as Mitch Marner. Slipped on to Domi. Nice, who scored the first goal, gave it to Domi. A good stick lift by a Red Wing. Marner with a shot that's blocked, and Mott will get it up to Berggren. Hesitation for Berggren, looking for anything to open up. Will go behind the net. Domi read it well. Morgan Riley just going to dump it in. Petrie back in position to get that. Tarasenko was back out on the ice. Didn't see those two Maple Leafs sitting back trying to make a play as Nyes is offside. Shots are 7-3 in Detroit's favor, and it's what we've done so well over the last month and a half, I'd say, of games, is just out shooting our opponent. Very few games where we don't do that. Cop to Sider. Tarasenko's around. Oh my goodness, what a play by Tavares. Onto the stick of Matthews. Looking to fling it back. Tavares, save. Edvinsson, Raymond couldn't get in the face in the right direction, and Mrazek has to make a save. Mrazek, of course, getting the start here for Game 1 after the Game 3 loss. Or was it Game 4? I don't remember. I think it was Game 3 that we lost in Buffalo. That's around the boards, picked up by Sherratt. Nobody really to give that to. Back to Fisher, a backhand try. Fisher up the boards, Comfort. Will fling it with Justin Hull, and a save yet again by Wall. Riley had nowhere to go. Tavares with a deke around Hull and a stick save. Mrazek, no idea what Riley was trying to do. That probably means a goal is about to be scored. Rasmussen around the net. Had to wait, and he got it up to Fisher. Fisher will turn. Back. Sherrod off the glove of Joseph Woll. Bulldozed over. Yarncroke with a good turn. Comfort couldn't get the puck. And it's over to Timmins, who just missed a massive hit from Ben Sherratt. Timmins just allowed to walk in and make it 2-2. I did whatever the fuck I could to try and switch off to somebody that could do anything, and nobody was really moving in the right direction. I mean, they just, the AI defenders and myself all parted the seas at the same time to allow that to happen. It's the kind of shit that we're going to see, though, as the difficulty does go up. Well, it's 2-2. Kind of had a feeling that this series, especially the first game, was going to be really rough. We have not been able to hold a lead as Gustafsson is in. Tried to send it around the boards, got hit as he did. McCabe over to Dewar. Petrie had his back turn. It's a good poke. It went off of Larkin's stick. Gustafsson gonna have to take it in himself. Around the boards it goes. Kane somehow did not get hit. There was a Red Wing who got shaken up on the play. Petrie, save there. Knocked down Gustafsson. DeBrincat back to Kane, and now Petrie again. DeBrincat was not who I wanted that to. Over to Larkin. That wasn't how I drew that up, but it's a puck on net and an offensive zone faceoff. I think the pass either got, broken up a little bit or tipped, as it was Gustafsson, who really just got back healthy right before the playoffs.
The next goal could be a big one as we are tied.
But, yeah, no, I was not expecting Larkin to turn like that. Goals are flying here in game one. Domi in, stood up by Seider. Tarasenko stepped around, and it's with Mo Seider. Moving in, looking, Kopp scores! 3-2. Andrew Kopp's fourth, and a cross-crease pass worked. I figured the higher you went up on the difficulty, the lower the percentage of chance that was going to happen. But two Leafs converge on Seider. That leaves Kopp alone. And the Wings have 3 goals here in period number 1 on Joseph Woll.
The Red Wings have put themselves in the enviable position.
Yep.
Playing with the lead, Cheryl.
Take that. 3 goals on 13 shots for Detroit. And now it's just about trying to get to the first intermission with a lead. Benoit back. Marner blocked and out of play. I don't know who Marco was waving at there. I'd say very good. Very, very good. Good play there by Mott. How did they keep that in? Domi to Timmins. And it's on the stick of Seider. He'll get it up to Marco Kasper. That was an interesting pass there to Berger. To the middle. Mott loose in front. Kasper tried to bunt it home. Berggren just took down nice hard. Benoit as we approach the final minute of the period. Seider looking for an outlet. Found Berggren, and Berggren made it around. No idea how. Shot blocked in front. Picked up by Marco Kasper. Benoit onto Mott's stick. Gustafsson reverses. And Benoit will clear. Yarncroke here in the final seconds. Jeff Petrie. Couple of nice plays. And we'll just send it, I guess, down to Berggren, who got clobbered as the horn sounds. It is 3-2 after 1 period. Goals are flying. Second period to begin. The Wings were able to hang on to a 1-goal lead as we enter the second. Toronto will immediately turn the puck over. And here's DeBrincat. I don't know what Larkin was doing back there. Larkin will turn and back into the Toronto zone. Tried to find a Brinket. Not a great pass back. As here's Matthews to Tavares. Save Mrazek. Sider pinned in against the boards. Larkin unfortunately had to come back to it. And here's Kane. Kane tried to turn. That's a bad turnover. Watch out in transition. No idea what the other defender was doing. What a poke check by Sider. Tarasenko stumbled and Morgan Riley picked it up. Copp skated right over the puck and Tanev offside.
Detroit's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net.
Copp and Domi won by Detroit. Petrie looking for Tarasenko to do anything.
Takes the feed.
Well, it'll be Gustafsson, and good to see that he's still hell. What the fuck? I did not pass that puck. I will have you know is that's somehow onside. Marner save Mrazek. And in transition, Petrie up to Copp. Tarasenko looking back. Raymond! He's got 2 in the game. Some good passing for Detroit, and the next goal was indeed not Toronto's. No, me neither. Gotta be honest. Copp just waited. Caught the rest of the defense napping as Copp and Raymond just blew right past him. Well, we're not quite halfway. Wow. That's Toronto's coach. Oh my.
Detroit's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second. That's a huge goal. That's going to give them a 2.
Somebody needs to let me know who is their coach. Not their IRL coach. I know that, but who is that guy? Pull a backhand pass. Sherratt down the boards to Rasmussen. Just going to try and fling it to the middle. Ekman Larson was there. Marner back past Domi. Now OEL cross to Marner. Poked away Sherratt. Well, I don't know what the Maple Leafs just did, but in comes Rasmussen. What a save by Wall. Freshly shaved Brad Holmes. Oh no.
We're gonna have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James.
I was thinking, oh, how did he keep that thing out? That was behind him, too. Oh, how the fuck. Swing and a miss with the, well, not a miss. A foul tip, if you will, with the glove, but oh my goodness, the ability to go back and cover that up. Sheesh. Well, 4-2 lead here in game 1. Toronto, you just know, is far too talented to not at least have a chance. Whoa, Marco Kasper made up for his own mistake, and Kasper moves in. Front of the net, fanned on the shot, and it's in with Wall. Nah, dude looks like a supervillain. I mean, he is the coach of the Maple Leafs, so it makes sense. Kasper back, Sherratt didn't really have anywhere to go with it. Kicked it in deep, and I don't know how that's not going to be a penalty. Mott sent it back in deep. There was a Red Wing down there to get that puck that just got cleared out before they had a chance to make a play. But in transition, Justin Hull. He's got Berggren. Could never get the puck over to Berggren. Sent it down low for... Oh, there's the penalty. It isn't the one that we thought. But Benoit decided to hold. That seems light. Maybe a makeup call. I have no idea. No, we cycled the puck down low into the corner, and a guy just got cleared out that could have been there for the pass, and that was legal, but that was not, apparently. Comfort back to DeBrincat. Tried to go down low, but it got broken up. Good play by Tarasenko, and the Wings are going to keep this puck in. Gustafsson tried to wind up for the shot, got hit, and here comes Nylander. Nylander and Matthews shorthanded. Tarasenko in on that, and puck is all the way back down into the Leafs' end. Not really sure how. Nylander to Riley. Maple Leafs have more threatening plays so far than the Red Wings do. However, 2-on-1. Tarasenko moves in. Shot and a save, and onto the stick of Tanev. Dumped to center and corralled by Gustafsson. Comfort back in. Needs some help. To the middle. Rasmussen scores! Oh, man! Space just opened right up there. I was shooting the puck regardless. But a gap appeared mid-shot here, I'd say. Look at this. Raymond just backs up. Tanev really didn't move at all, but Raymond backing away from the net here. Open that thing up. I didn't think the shot was going to have a chance to get through when I initially took it. It is now 5-2. A power play goal. Toronto still, I mean, they have 2 shots this period. Nice, got rocked by Mo. Kane snuck by 1 hit. Kane in front of the net. Wow. What the fuck did Kane just do? I mean, the goal was the goal. That really should have never gone in. I think it's just been that kind of day for Wall. Probably his last appearance in net here today, but what does he do when he gets up against the boards? We did, and it's kind of my theory that I really don't know how much more difficult Superstar on any slider is than All-Star. Like, I really haven't seen it yet. It's like nothing changes. Nice. Rocked by Seider again. Seider this time hit. Kane, Edvinsson, and they've left DeBrincat alone. Now DeBrincat has no gas. Oh, we fed Larkin in front of the net. Oh, what a save by Wall. Good stick lift, though, by Larkin. Down to Seider. Seider front of the net. He got poked, but it's onto the stick of Kane anyway. Bad pass by Patrick. Larkin back to get it. Edvinsson, as we are halfway through this thing. Rasmussen, I don't know how he even has that puck. Edvinsson, a shot blocked. Holmberg in transition. And the Maple Leafs, I don't really know what they're doing here. A lot of dump and chase. Really feel like that's a bad idea. Comfer moving in. Just got to get rid of the puck. And that was indeed the final goal that Toronto will let Joseph Woll allow, as it'll be Stolarz the rest of the way.
They have been on fire offensively.
Hall in down low, taken by Timmins. Mott couldn't get there. Knocked down by Berggren. No idea what the plan was there. Berggren, Kasper. Whoa! Shot had a lane, but just went wide. Tyler Mott just battling. Berggren off a skate. Sherrod over to Hull. He's got to get the puck off his stick quickly. Oh, just behind Berggren. Marco Kasper nearly won the race to it. Defenders still haven't had a chance to change here. Dewar, the pass was behind its intended receiver. Now Dewar again. I really feel like both teams here are desperate for a line change. Like, Kasper's got to get off. Raymond's on the ice. Try and buy some time here is Gustafsson. That's intercepted. And now it's a race between Benoit and Gustafsson. I don't even do anything. Benoit in front of the net. And a save Mrazek. And another one. and we will hold on. A 6-2 scoreline here in Game 1.
Matthews is the captain of this roster, James, and
Oy, oy.
everyone's looking to him. That's why he wears the C.
I mean, 11 shots for Toronto. That's the perplexing thing. I mean, Matthews just... What the fuck was that? We've seen some bad lock-ons to passes before. That's a pretty bad one. What a save by Mrazek. But here come the Leafs. It's in the net. There's Superstar for you.
It ain't over yet. Anytime you can claw your way back into a game, and there's time on the clock, there's an opportunity to answer. Coaches are always
Austin Matthews right after, conveniently, the commentary talking about him being the captain. Off the blocker, and it somehow just bounces almost straight up, but keeps a little momentum and beats Mrazek.
Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back to
Well, we
back
had a
together.
bad
They do create momentum
second
and possession
period
in this game.
against
You
the
have to
Buffalo
look for ways to
Sabres,
push the puck, be relentless
where they
on it,
really got
push
back
the
in a game in that first series. Is I couldn't switch to Sider. It's in the back of the net, and here we go again. I couldn't get Sider moving, which is strange. He had stamina. He didn't move like he did, but almost in slow motion. Well, here it comes.
Toronto suddenly made a lot of people sit up here in these stands as they've made it a 2-goal game now.
Well, it's a game now, and everyone's standing because they know they're back.
6-4.
It's a 2-goal deficit, one more, and they're within striking distance.
Comfer with a face-off win. On to Edvinsson, and now Comfer has to weave his way in. Lost it. We've got broken glass, I guess.
Well, the good thing is, James, that
I didn't even do this.
like it used to, and they can just replace the pain, but they'll have to do that because everything is about safety first.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, EA doesn't know how difficulty works. They just have their game do some sketchy shit. Sider, good pass back to Edvinsson, blocked. Edvinsson moves back in. Oh, I was looking for a tip there from Fisher. Did not get it. And here come the Leafs again against some very tired Red Wings. 3 minutes to go in the period. Riley, a shot, and it's in the net. That didn't get tipped.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have
What the fuck? That puck was in his skate.
This is a team that knows
Moving laterally. The puck's in his skate here.
the pedal to the metal.
Skates are transparent too. Oh my God, how did that make it through both teams? All the players on the ice were in the path of that shot, outside of the one who took it. You know, it's the damn Oreo sponsor. That's what it is. The fucking Oreos and milk. That's what Toronto's got going for them. Even in the bad, blown second period, the closest the Sabres ever got was down 2. Flung to the front and right onto Morgan Riley's stick. Feels like disaster waiting to happen. Kane ran right over the puck. Marner got it in. Sherrod over to DeBrincat, but of course had to hold up. Alex DeBrincat streaking in. Back, hole. Nowhere really to go with it. Panicking, really. Just cleared the fuck out. That's apparently legal. Domi moves in against the tired Sherrod, and he blocked it. Larkin with Justin Hole up ice for whatever reason. Larkin in and around 1. Raymond couldn't keep it in. Turning and back in. Raymond looking for the hat trick, of course, as well. Gustafsson, oh, saved just wide. Good stick there from Dylan Larkin in the final seconds. Larkin took it away. Oh, what a save by Stolars. Penalty upcoming in the final seconds. 1.5 seconds to go. And Raymond takes a boarding penalty for hitting Nylander in the side. Okay.
Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Off the face-off, Matthews charged in. Saved by Mrazek. Well, we led by a goal after one period. Certainly didn't look like it was going to be the case, but we do lead by a goal after the second period. Third period of Game 1, Round 2. Leafs are on the power play. It's a good hit by Sherratt. Chipped down by Kopp. Tavares. Now Nylander. Matthews broken up. Nylander got a shot away. Nylander again. Save Mrazek. Survived the power play. I think we're at least going to be feeling good. I don't know if we're going to be looking very good, but we're going to be feeling good. If anything's boarding, it's that. Not whatever Raymond did. Ekman Larson. Whoa. I mean, they're just all over everybody. Ooh, Larkin here shorthanded. Cuts to the middle. Save. Stolarz. Larkin broke it up. That really shouldn't have been. And as impactful of a hit as it was, Sherratt doing what he can on Domi. Kampf. Shot is saved. Kopp just going to send it the distance. Seider will not win the race, so we'll just go back and play some D. Kampf. Now Robertson. Seider. Teed him right up. Seider will clear it down again. Glove down, Ekman Larson. Back to Marner. Whoa, he got around somehow. Puck came free. Seider up to Kasper. I don't know what Toronto was doing. Matthews. God, I don't know why. Even tried to pass. Kasper got a second chance, and it's saved by Stolarz. Whoa. I never would have thought that puck was back on our stick. I have no idea how it was. Toronto power play nearing its end. Hall took a shot. Oh, off a Maple Leaf. Comfer over in the vicinity. JT Comfer will score. Short-handed goal. Flung it on the net. And it beats Stolarz clean. Let's just get the puck off your stick. I mean, you're down in the offensive zone short-handed. You know they're coming right after you. So I just figured I'd take a shot. I didn't really care what happened. Kind of second time tonight. Taking a shot that really wasn't intended to score a goal, just to not turn the puck over.
Detroit's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser, lighter right.
That is massive. 22 seconds still remain on the Toronto power play. Marner. Good deke. He got the puck around us. Out wide, Justin Hall. Hall gonna take it front of the net. Lost it on his way in. Nylander on Petrie. Shot. Save Mrazek. I don't know how he stayed with that thing, but he did as it was up in the air. 2 seconds to go on the Toronto power play. Jesus Christ. Marner looked like he took a cross-check to the neck there. What's legal and what isn't? Quick draw. Matthews posted up. Raymond is out of the box, and we find him. Raymond going to look for the hat trick. In and around. Whoa, didn't do what we wanted. Back on his stick in another shot. Kopp is in a bad spot. Skated ourselves into a bad spot. And onto the stick of Marner. A tired Matthews with a backhander. Petrie up ice. Over to Kane. Kane moves in. Save against Stolarz. Kane again. On to Petrie's stick. And in moves Jeff Petrie. Tried to drop it back to Kane. And that left his stick at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Petrie to the middle, Tarasenko, and he's fresh, however, left alone. Pass back, Larkin, pad save! Gustafsson down low to the captain, Dylan Larkin, with a shot that's blocked by Yarncrow. Pearson hit hard. Rasmussen fresh. Got a back turn. Oh my God, how did Timmins do that? Larkin front of the net. Kane will put it in. Larkin fights through a hit. Puck bounces free to Kane after the rebound off Stolarz. I don't want to say that's going to do it. Pad save there right on the Kane stick. Backhander goes in. Higher difficulty adjuster, same result. What is Stolarz even trying to do? His gloves up. 3-goal lead again. We know what happened the last time we had one. Edvinsson lost it. Long way to go still in this game. Good deke there from Dewar. A pass that bounced right off of Larkin. Off a skate and onto Kane. What the fuck was any of that? Onto Larkin's stick. Saves Stolarz again. Larkin's just a little bit snake bit tonight. He's had the puck in some pretty good scoring chances. And between Joseph Woll and Stolarz now. Yeah, the higher the difficulty goes up, I see things I've never seen before. Sherratt steps around. Looking for anything. There's just not really anybody open. I mean, didn't really matter where we passed the puck there, we were turning it over. Cole beat his man. Christian Fischer. In behind the net we go. It did get poked away. They're just all over everybody right. I mean, I just don't know where to go. Toronto's locked up this team defensively. They're not giving me a single passing outlet. Comfort tied up, bounce free, McCabe. And now Domi. Nowhere really to go. Rasmussen came barreling home. It's intercepted, Christian Fischer. And in he comes from the end line, loose in front. No Red Wing there to bury it. Marner poked away Sherratt, and Sherratt gets it up to Comfort. A good play by Ben Sherratt. Front of the net, Comfort poked away by Stolarz. Berggren steps around, shot loose in front. Mott couldn't get to it. Berggren with a stick lift, he got taken care of. Ekman Larson on the far side of the ice, working against Seider. Front of the net, McCabe missed the net wildly. Nylander just got popped. And onto the stick of Marco Kasper. Great speed. Tavares just confused. And apparently so is Marco Kasper, as that wasn't even near the intent. There on that one. Capo with it back. Edvinsson with a bomb. Glove save Stolarz. Played to Timmins. Tarasenko knocked it free. Benoit narrowly avoided the hit there of Tarasenko. Seider again. Good play with a stick. And in moves Mo. First playoff goal for Mo Seider. I try that so often, and you see the reason why. It can work. I mean, that's... What do you do? If you're Stolarz here, what do you do? I think that went off his ass and in the net. It works every so often. It's why I try it. Yeah. An ass goal is way better than a butt fumble. Edvinsson just going to send it in. Tarasenko, a nuisance here to Dewar, who left the puck behind. Tarasenko is just, he's going to wind down Dewar's stamina before the Leafs even advance the puck, as this is offside by about 3 feet.
The Red Wings have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result.
Mark going to want to face off from Yarncrow. Now Sider weaves his way through. The Leafs have been so weak in the middle of the ice here. Larkin misses the net, got it back, and then immediately got hit. They've just allowed us to just walk right in half the game. Intercepted by Larkin. Trying to outrun everybody. We just got to get that off the captain's stick. Went right into Kane here. Riley to Yarncrow. And they dump it in again. 9-5 scoreline here in game one. We passed it right to Kampf. Larkin is out of gas. He's not going to be able to bail us out for that mistake. Tanev. Yarncrow. Stepped into one. Save Mrazek. Benoit over the top. Somehow corralled there by Kampf. Off the boards and up to Kane. Kane going to wait for some help. Just send it in deep. We use the net as a pick there almost. DeBrincat shot. Blocker save Stolarz. Marner with a deke around hole. Larkin had it on his stick, and it's back to Knives. Sherratt to Rasmussen. Fresh skater on for the Leafs. Rasmussen, ankles broken, loose in the crease. Poked away Fisher. Fisher again, Christian Fisher. Justin Hull nearly got an opportunity out of that. However, we got 4 wings back behind this Toronto rush. Domi just skated it right to the front. It's generally something that'll work for the AI because they kind of come, the AI offensively will come in a little bit deeper than the defense likes to sit, which is unfortunate. Benoit, shot blocked, I believe, off Fisher. Holmberg, a one-timer. Whoa! Oh, I tried to go to Comfort. It bounces off his skate. JT's out of energy, and it's picked up by Ekman-Larsson. Robertson, a deke there on Edvinsson. He's still got it. A Holmberg shot. Blocked by Sider. Edvinsson back around. Sider just flings it up. Final minute of play. Lucas Raymond loses it on a poke check. Cop that bounces to Timmins. Holmberg. But a no-fly zone over there on Sider's side of the ice here today. Cop. Front of the net. I wanted Raymond to get an opportunity at the hat trick. At this point, we can afford to do things like that. Save Stolarz, and we'll have a stoppage in play with 29.4 to go. Face-offs fairly even. Shots, scoreline, not so much. Hits, I'd assume, neither. Ekman-Larsson to Tavares, and now Matthews. Austin Matthews, 1 goal in this game. Oh, whoa! Holy shit, did Nylander just let one go? I do suppose the Maple Leafs have just answered back, but too little too late for Toronto. What a rocket. I will say, in that last regular season game against Toronto, I did say I thought it was going to be an Eastern Conference final preview. Now, I have no idea how the NHL playoffs really work these days. It's a little confusing. But I would think that the number 1 and number 2 teams in the East should be meeting in the conference final, not here in round 2. Petrie, Berggren, that was a very bizarre hit there by Tavares. Casper, front of the net, bad save. Mott with another opportunity. Matthews had it poked away. Gustafsson just going to try and skate it out. And he will. Wings defend home ice in emphatic fashion. Peter Mrazek was certainly not great here today, but once again, he will do enough with this offense to earn a win. That is Mrazek's, I want to say, 3rd consecutive. Cam Talbot got 2 straight. Yeah, that makes sense. Cam Talbot's 2-1. Mrazek is now 3-0. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's the day that our offense doesn't score, we'll be in trouble.